friends, this is Melody. You're at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. And yeah, I'm not used to this. So originally I was going to harvest all my broccoli. You know, you saw that video. But they only wanted broccoli well, what I ended up doing was, there's my basket. I ended up harvesting broccoli for 2 meals worth. It's been really crappy here, rainy. I just came out earlier when I was on the phone with Laura, and I gotta get these broccolis out today. They're starting to open. When they open, they could go to seed. I'm literally in my pajamas, gonna do a mad dash run to get the broccoli out, and I saw there's some things going on with the cauliflower. So if you're new here, I'm staying with someone. I don't usually garden like this. Like, if I grew a bunch of broccoli, I'd be figuring out a way to blanch it, freeze it, whatever. This broccoli and cauliflower that's in here is for, I guess, meal prep or to eat immediately. The problem here is that there's still broccoli in the refrigerator. That's why I was putting off harvesting it, because I wanted to make sure you have me do all this, you're going to eat it. Today's Thursday, by the way. Happy Thursday. They're leaving and going away on Friday morning. So now what's left is starting to open, and I saw some of the cauliflower looking like it needs to be done. So I have to get this out today, whether I like it or not. And I guess I am going to have to figure out something to do with it. Blanch it, maybe put it in a freezer baggie, even though she doesn't want anything else in the freezer. So this is what I took out and gave it to the chickens. And there's like a head and a half in the refrigerator right now. The other one, I'm assuming you already saw the video. I did shish kebabs, and then I added more ingredients into that bowl. And the following night, I didn't even get to eat any dinner because they like full bowls of food. I did rice, you know, and like the stir fry type of mixture. Mel didn't even eat dinner that night. So this is what we're looking at. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that has to come out now. This one, okay, let me show you. This one's okay. But this one, you see the color starting to change and it's starting to open. You don't get it out now, this is going to want to flower and go to seed. I think I took a sneak peek at the cauliflower, and plus it'll give me some room. I'm either going to not put anything in this area or I'm going to, but it's a little hard to move in their size garden for me, because I square foot gardened everything, planted it in. I wrapped up my cauliflower. You can see the chews. So bugs are persistent, but I noticed because of the heat, a couple of them, well, I think at least one of them I know has to come out. So I'm in my pajamas. I didn't do a good job with recording, showing you. I guess the broccoli video could have been much better. I'm going to try to put this up as high as possible and hope you're in a spot. I have Brian Adams. Jay went to the concert, got me a zip up. I have that on, my PJs, pair of flip-flops to do this mad dash run, because it is going to be just a wet, rainy weekend. So I'm trying to work in between all this rain we're getting. Like I said, Thomas and Jean are going away. So, and it's going to rain all weekend, so maybe I'll do some pressure canning, and I'll bring you back for maybe some beef stew I want to do, and then just raw pack some meat. So I brought out Jean's bread knife, and we're going to go in and cut this broccoli out. So don't mind my attire and my hair, obviously, but it's now or never, my friends. Get it now. Getting's good. And I'll try to be a little bit better about showing you the broccoli. But there it is, looks pretty good. And I'll give I mean, the chickens are getting the stems and all the leaves, so that's a win-win. So I harvested some cilantro, some raspberry leaves, and that's inside this basket. So let me cover the top with some pet seeds. I mean, the reason why this basket is like this is because I had full intentions of coming out here and getting the rest of my stuff harvested. So there's one in there. And let's, I guess, just keep going. This cauliflower right here, I can tell you right now, completely open. It's the chance you take when you plant brassicas later in the season. So there's another one, but overall I did pretty good with growing the broccoli, and it's wet. So I'm trying to shake off some of the water. So would I say I had a modest harvest? No, I just did a terrible job of recording it. I don't know, my battery, I need a new Samsung Galaxy S9 plug. Struggling. So, you know how that goes. Let's just hope the wind doesn't blow you over right now. I'm going to cut these down a little bit further. I don't want to trip. I have a hoary knife, but I don't know where it is. So I can use my bread knife. But all this jazz is going to go to the chickens. Throw that part over. Okay. Let's go in. This last one is not a big head, so that's okay. Like I always say, something's better than nothing. There we go. So I don't know. You could see me and the broccoli. There it is. Not too bad. Got in the nick of time. For sure. Now, I either have to get something planted in here where it's not in a straight long row, so I can still move. Walk in here. Pull the whole thing out. You know, you can leave the roots and stuff like that, my friend. It's better for your soil. This isn't my garden. It's whatever. Man. Great, now I have dirt all over my flip-flops. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. And then now, that is full. But I was concerned about them wasting broccoli, and now there's a head and a half sitting in the refrigerator. So, let me get this stuff up over here and actually see it. But the roots that are down in there, you can just leave it. Okay. Some of my cauliflower is changing colors. Oh, I still have one more. Pull it out. Chickens will like this. Okay. Let me, God forbid, not leave her knife out here. Alright. Where's that? I started to see some purple in some of my cauliflower. So let's take the string off. I'm just going to drape the strings over there. Hopefully, let me see. Yeah, I definitely need to leave myself some room. Here comes the helicopter. And now, for some reason, it's going nice and slow. Drag this out. Yeah, so it's definitely different type of gardening season for me. So, get out of there, Koki. And this dog follows me everywhere. I don't get any peace near the chickens, no peace near the garden. I mean, this one dog is such a pain in the ass. Seriously. Her, right there, the culprit. Cokie, go. Go in the house. Get away from that broccoli. That's not for you. That's for the chickens, silly. Okay. Cauliflower. Now, we've been cooler here. This is what's weird. But if you don't get it in on time, it really doesn't matter. It's going to change colors. It's going to want to sprout. Let me take the twine off of this. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. We'll see what of the cauliflower I can salvage and what I can't. Because, I mean, it's been cooler here. We've had some hot ones. But this is what it looks like when your cauliflower is going to get ready to go to flower and go to seed. If you want to save it for the seed, that's great. But look at that. See what I mean? It's all open, so I may give this one to the chickens. And let's keep going on this cauliflower. I'm out here to do the broccoli. I'm not to save the cauliflower while I'm at it. Stop eating dirt. Get. Oh my gosh. They don't need sheep or goats here because these dogs dig holes and eat dirt, literally. Here's the next one. You see how it's got that purple color? I think I got it in the nick of time. So this is still very much salvageable. Just has some dirt on it. It needs to be wiped. But that's how I knew it was time to pick this one. But this is a pretty good, decent head. I do like planting my purple Sicily. Bugs don't like that. And it just, I don't know. It's a really good cauliflower to grow. So let me see if I can cut the stem off of this. Let's see if it'll break. But I just threw the root over the fence so I can take all that over to the chickens. But there's that one. And my hands are getting filthy. And then this one here, I'm going to take the twine off. So let's scooch down. Right there you can see the color change as well. I'm just going to hang all the strings there. When I'm done this, now I can go in. I'm going to finish my coffee and then take a shower. Because, you know. This is the snowball cauliflower. I never really saw snowball cauliflower turn purple before, but this one is. So, for whatever reason, but it's still, I mean, my hands have dirt on it. But it's still a good, decent head. I'm trying to fit it in this basket without hiding up all the broccoli. This cauliflower here, let me look down in, is fine. It just needs the string pulled up. It's perfectly white and still on the little side. And now let's go look at these right here. Cokie, get lost. Go. Okay, this one here, the side looked like it's split. I heard G make a comment because they're going away. That hopefully there's room in the refrigerator. It's another big reason why I didn't want to have to harvest any of this yet, but I don't know, she buys a bunch of stuff to take down the shore. So, Jean's been acting very different towards me for the last 2.5 weeks. Why? I don't know. It's whatever. I'm not doing anything different. This one's a little bit smaller. Tiny bit smaller, but you could see on the side it's starting to open. So let's see if I can break this root off. It's not helping that I'm out here doing this. It literally was raining. It stopped for a few, and now I just got dirt all in that cauliflower that's down there. So I wanted to do the mad dash run to get it out. Okay, so I got a bunch of dirt on this one here. This one looks pretty good, and I think I'm just gonna harvest it. Yeah, see, I got dirt on it. Oh, goodness gracious. I got dirt all in it. I'm going to be covered in dirt by the time I'm done this. Whoops. Now I just dropped it. This is absolutely perfect, but you probably can't tell because of the factor I had just got dirt all in it. That's not bugs, my friends. That's purely dirt from the last one I harvested. So that one looks great. I gotta take this picture. You're probably not gonna be able to even see the broccoli in the basket anymore. And this one here, let's untie, because I'm seeing a little purple. Whatever size head it is, head it's gonna be. Speaking about head, hold on, my friends. Let me fix you. I'm so sorry. It's not really leveled here. And it just literally came down and clocked me in the head. Perfect. It's just starting to get that little purple, but it's still a closed head, so this is going to be delicious. I will pull all the leaves off once I get outside of this garden. But this is making it now to where at least I can move in here. You can ask Debbie. It's a tight squeeze in this garden. I don't think he's really realized that. That's what happens when you're trying to squeeze a lot of food in. Okay. My hands are completely filthy. Okay, let's turn you this way. Look at this basket full of food. So my plans are to make, I'm going to put beef cubes, tomatoes, not tomatoes, beef cubes, potatoes, carrots, celery, and a jar of pressure can that future food. And then I'm probably going to do raw pack of some beef cubes for jars. Definitely going to need more cases of jars. But that's what I figured I'm going to do this weekend, where they won't be under my feet in the kitchen. And that turkey is in the freezer. I got to get that out and get it thawing. I think that's what I might do this weekend, is try to get some things out of the freezer and get it preserved. Now I have to deal with cauliflower and broccoli. Like I said, today's Thursday. We're leaving tomorrow. So I can't put all this in the refrigerator because I think she needs the fridge. That's my basket. Looking pretty full. Let's try to find you a spot so the tripod and phone doesn't clock me in the head again. Let's see what this one looks like. See if it's ready. Now this one's fine. And then there's, I think, 3 more over there. This is the one I'm not going to fuss with. I'm just going to throw this over and give this to the chickens. That's why it's good to put your garden where your chickens are going to be, because it's so much easier to just throw it in. So I have you raised up pretty high, my friends. Now I got to get back there in my PJs. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can put you, trying to find you a level spot. These can sit. And you, okay. This one here, I'm definitely picking because the leaf is open. It's exposing the cauliflower. Can you see that? So I'm gonna take it so I don't have to worry about it. And look, that's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. That's a great head of cauliflower. Quite a few of them are really good heads of cauliflower. So far, what, I lost one that completely opens. It's going to be chicken food, so that's not too bad. Okay, let's see. How many more is left? Okay, 2 more to check. I'm going to try this one. And this one is ready to be picked. I thought it was going to be like, let's just hurry up and get the broccoli out. But no, all the cauliflower is ready. So we're doing a cauliflower harvest. That's just dirt from my hands again, but that looks good. But you can see the ends are just starting to open. But this is still very good. As long as you catch it before it goes to flower or opens up too far, you're okay. Okay, this one doesn't want to break. Cut it some. Throw it over the fence. Okay. Alright, where am I going to set all this? I'm just going to have to stack it into this basket. Oh, I'm getting everything all dirty. I have to throw everything I have on. You know what? I'm just picking it. This is the last one, I'm pretty sure. Nope, there's another one. Okay, let's take the string off. Let's open this up. Take a look together. Gorgeous. Just a little bit of purple color, but it's a big, decent sized head. You cut the root off somewhat so you can snap it. Oh no. All my cauliflower is falling out of this basket. Even though, oh, it wasn't even in the basket. I'm overflowing with cauliflower. It's going to be interesting trying to get this out of here. And I may have to wash it outside with the hose. So, because they have that doggy door on and you can't really get past it sometimes. Okay, so we have one more that's left. It's just being buried. So I'm just going to pull it and then I'll bring it closer to the camera. Whoops. And show you. Because cauliflower is falling everywhere. Voila. It only just started opening right there. Perfectly edible, perfectly good cauliflower. I think for a broccoli cauliflower harvest in someone else's garden with some of my soil and amendments, not too shabby at all. So let me try to throw this over the fence. root off for the chickens. And these roots are thick. I didn't cut it. Dum-dum. Got it, and it went in my flip-flop. This is why you don't garden in flip-flops. Okay. So I just got this one all dirty because when I break the root off, the dirt flies up. Alright, this is going to be an issue. Now I'm sweating. My hands are cruddy. Obviously. And you know I never complain about stuff like that. But let me show you my harvest. It's not even... Oh no. There's more cauliflower in the ground. There's cauliflower on the ground. I don't know if it's all going to fit in this basket. It's going to hide the broccoli. So, let's see here. This is pretty big. Trying to get you in a spot. But maybe I didn't have it all the way in the basket. Which now it's going to get my broccoli dirty. But I was thinking about cleaning all this outside. Yeah, I might have to make quite a few trips. This is broccoli. Look at it all. It's literally topping over. It's not looking very appealing right now, obviously. But that is a full basket. Okay, so I'm trying to push my sleeves up. This jacket was bought at a bigger size. I did try to shrink it once, twice, and this is the best I want to get. Let's see this one here. You know what? I'm pulling it. I want to be done with cauliflower and broccoli. So taking string off, putting it on the fence, and voila. I know I'm not the best videographer, but there's your picture. And you try to cut off part of the stem. Oh, sorry if my head's in the way. Okay. There's that one. I don't know if the leaves are letting you see it. It's not teeny tiny by no means. And the camera wants to move. Okay, so this is not going to be a doable situation. I might as well already face the factor I'm going to have to wash my jacket, so it doesn't matter if my hands touch it now or not. There's one over here left in, but this might really be like a baby. So let me see. But no, it has to be picked because it's starting to change colors. And all this water is coming up the bottom. Because all this rain we're getting. How's your weather there? What state are you from? I mean, are you getting these cooler days? Cooler nights? Let me show you. See how it's starting to, has like one brown spot. No big deal, you just cut that off. Time to harvest. So we are out here harvesting all the broccoli and the cauliflower. And then I have to figure out, I guess this weekend, what I'm going to be planting in this spot. Maybe not in a full row so I can walk a little bit better. Okay, there's my hands. Let me show you. There is the harvest, my friends. That's a lot. Nobody's really going to be around this weekend for me to give any of it away either. Maybe Debbie. We'll have to see. But if you knew, I had the 2 rows going all the way down to here. They're empty except for some... Oh, I can't think. Whew. Plus, I just had a serious workout. Anyway. Oh, I'm seeing bumblebees. Finally. Good sign. It's pollinating the tomato plant over there, and it was just in the garden. Anyway, just some flowers. And I can always dig them up and transplant them over near the zucchini. Garden's looking green and lush from this weather, but it's a little strange for June. I don't even remember the date. So, now I had to figure out how I'm getting this out of here. And there's a little pile. He was supposed to cut this down. Didn't even do it. I'm giving all this to the chickens. So I got to figure out, I have to get out there, pick it all up, get it over to the chickens and throw it into their run. And then maybe take off some of those cauliflowers and physically carry them out and over the fence. Put them on the deck. I don't know. Okay. So we just harvested all that. I'll bring you back as I am maybe giving some to the chickens, trying to get that out of here and getting it cleaned up. But I thought it was a great harvest. They're good. I just wish it wasn't so messy out here, because then the dirt went on some of my cauliflowers. And I really actually just changed my mind. I don't want this video to run long. You don't need to watch a boring thing of me struggling to get this out of there. Maybe I'll take a picture of all of it once all the leaves are peeled back. But I'm going to deal with that. I'm going to feed the chickens. I'm going to clean this outside, keep the mess outside. I just am grateful to have you all here. I'm glad I got to harvest all of this, which, let me lower you a little bit. This tripod that I actually just washed. Hold on, one memento. Now this will have to be washed as well. There, now I can at least hold it. The video was already running a little bit long, and I don't want it to run long like that. But look, there's a bumblebee on the tomatoes. Squirrel moment. So I'm going to deal with this big heap of food. And I think today you're actually seeing some of the broccoli harvest. Then there's a then there's a garden to table recipe, and then I guess you'll see this. So I got to take all that over to the chickens. Thank you, everyone. Really does mean the world. You watching my videos, please like, comment. Poor broccoli is being hidden down there, but this basket is filled to the brim of broccoli, but a lot of cauliflower. Love y'all. I'm a filthy mess now. Need to go get cleaned up and clean this up outside. But I love you all, and I will catch you on the next video, my friends. God bless.